Well, hello again, friends. My name is Reverend Thomas Harper, and I'm the pastor of First United Methodist Church in Quitman, Texas. And this is Weekly Theistic Reflections, where each week I take a verse of Scripture and I talk about it a little bit. I've entitled this episode, Love is Not Transactional. Scripture that I picked for today is 1 John 4, 7 through 8. Beloved, let us love one another. For love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. So I've noticed that when things are going great, it is easy to love other people. When you first start dating in a relationship, that type of love is easy. Because it's new, it's exciting, it's easy for us to want to just give and give and give of ourselves. But love isn't always that easy. We don't remain in that sort of honeymoon phase of life when it comes to the people that we love. As time goes on, as life happens, love gets a little harder. I've noticed that when my love starts to become anemic, I start to treat love as a transactional thing. I start to think to myself, well, if nobody else around here cares about what I really want, cares about how I feel loved, then why should I worry about what they want in return? It's important to know when we feel like we're running low on our love tanks, because it is in those times that we start to treat love as a give and take, as a transactional thing, as something that if you're not pouring into my heart, then I am not going to pour into yours. If we run around seeing love as a transactional thing for too long, then our love becomes resentful. We start to look for all of the ways in which our people aren't loving us well, and we use that as vindication for our lack of love to them. Because romantic love, honeymoon type love, comes and goes. We have to work on loving one another well. Really, the only type of transaction that took place when it came to love was God's love. Christ died on the cross in order that we could be reconciled back to him. God says, I will give of myself so that you can love me again. And the more we join in to that relationship, our deepest love, the more we grow in our capacity to love our people better. Here's a question that I want you to ponder. How have you been loving others lately? Abundantly, out of excess from God, or anemically, in order to protect your heart and to keep track of how well other people are loving you? While you're here, I invite you to check out this video. It's a video I entitled, Do Not Be Unequally Yoked. And it talks more about relationships and God's design for who we commit our lives to. Why God cares about who we are in relationship with. If you're interested in more on that video, I invite you to check that out. If you are in the Northeast Texas area, the Tyler, Quitman area, I invite you to check us out. We have worship services at 8:30 and 11 a.m. We also live stream right here via Facebook and YouTube in order to get an idea of who we are, kind of past services, what we're about. But if you're in the area, I'd love to get to know you. I'd love to do life and ministry with you. But until next time, friends, know that love is not a transactional thing. Love, when at its best, is freely given and received in a committed, sanctified, sacrificial, and vulnerable relationship. But that doesn't mean that love is always in abundance. Go back to the source of all love. Go back to Christ filling you up so that you can grow in your capacity and your ability to love your people better. Until next time, friends, do just that. Continue to love one another well. Take care.